Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my viewer watchers. If you've been watching and you've been thinking about subscribing to Mr. Belle Kitchen, that's all you have to do is hit that ding and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. And I would like to thank you for watching. Just subscribe to it. I have a lot of cooking on these videos. Today I'll be doing something special today. I'll be making some ranch fried pork ribs. Today I'll be using this nice piece of pork right here, pork ribs. I will slice this up and I'm going to fry this up. As you see, it's nice and meaty, no fat, no hanging over, nothing. Just meat, nice and thin, good enough to fry. I'll be using some Western vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and my ranch seasoning and some flour. I'll be mixing that up together, putting it in there, and I'm gonna tell you, these ribs, we had tried it before with the ranch, and they came out so delicious to my kids, and someone left a comment for me to see if I could do some, because I did some chicken. So I'm gonna do these ribs today, and they're gonna be so delicious, I'm telling you. So we're gonna, you know how Mr. Belle do it, take you step by step. So I'll be right back. Okay, my skillet is hot. I'm gonna be frying it in this skillet today. I'll put the skillet on 350. You could use this skillet or you could use the stove. Whichever one you wanna use to fry it in, but today I'm gonna use this skillet right here. I'm gonna put my Western oil in it, about that much. Just like that, and let it be getting hot while I cut these ribs up nice and good. And I got that set for 350. I'm gonna just let it cook, get warm. And now I have my ribs right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut these ribs up nice and good. So when just like that, put them right in this pan right here. Just cut them just like that, so they be nice and good. As you see, these scissors is sharp, nice and good, and cut them just like that, so everything come out nice and good. Okay, now I'm gonna crack my eggs in this bowl. Put it in there like this, and what I'm gonna just crack them, put them in there, and I'm gonna use my whisk. You can use a whisk or whatever you want to use, fork, spoon, but I'm just gonna beat this up nice and good. Beat it up real good. As you see, beat it up good. Just beat that up nice and good. Just like that. And then what I'm gonna do, I have a plastic bag, nice plastic bag right here. And I'm just gonna pour these eggs in this plastic bag just like this. Pour all that in there. My chops and my ribs, these pork ribs is nice and clean, and I cut them. So I'm gonna put them in this bag right here and just let them soak in there nice and good. That way it'll be soaked up all together. And zip it up. And I'm gonna just smash it up like this. That way everything, the season be on it nice and good, which is just the eggs right here to get over all these. So when I put my flour on it and my ranch, it'll stick right to it. And everything today I'm doing is gonna be eyeball. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get my other bag right here, and I'm gonna put just a little flour in it. Put me nice bit of flour in here like this. Put it in there, just a little. Don't want too much because it'll knock the season out. About that much flour. And then I'm gonna put my seasoning right in there. This is the ranch seasoning. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Put a little on this flour like that. I'm just gonna close it up. Just smash that up in like that. Just smash all that up. Just break it up in there real good. Just like that. And now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these ribs out and I'm gonna put it in this bag. Just, I'm gonna do a transfer real quick. Transfer out of one bag into another bag. Put it in there like just like that. Put all these ribs in there. Just like that. Just take them out. Put them in here. Shake it up in this bag like this. And get all this shake up good. As you see, I just put a little flour, a little ranch seasoning in it. And now, since it's in there real good and everything's all over, I'm gonna unzip it. And I'm just gonna test my grease for a minute and see if it's hot. Put a little water on it. Should be nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my pork ribs out. And I'm just gonna put them in there just like this. See that? Then I'm just fry. Just like that. Sit them in. All of them. Like that. I'm gonna let that cook. Like I said, I like to take it step by step. These are gonna be so delicious. Put it in like that. Put this one over here. Try to get all these in, cook them at the same time. Okay, got two more. Let's slip it in, right in the middle. Put this one on the side, right there. Now I've got everything to skillet, as you see, and you know what Mr. Belle like to do while that's cooking? I'm gonna wash the dishes. For all you first time watchers, as you cook, when it's cooking, you could be washing your dishes. Don't leave it for the spouse, don't leave it for the kids. Let everybody be happy so when they eat, they can enjoy the food. They don't have to worry about, oh, you washing dishes, I'm washing dishes. We don't have to have that in this house. Okay, so I'm gonna get these dishes. We're gonna get these dishes and wash them. As you see, it's cooking nice and good. And I'm gonna just turn it a little. I don't want to turn it too much. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, as you see, it's cooking nice and good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just turn this over just a little bit right here like this. Just turn them over so it get the back side of them. They cook nice and good. Everything's cooking good. Just turn them over just like that. Turn it over, let them get nice and brown. And I'm going to let it stay in here till they turn nice and brown off of this. This is going to be my last flip on it, right here. turn that over like that. Yeah. Let it get that back side. And just like that. And I'm going to let it get brown. So what I'm going to do, as you see, they get nice and brown and everything. Just the way Mr. Belle like it and everything. I'm just turn these over one more time so it could be nice and brown when I take them out. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah, looking so good. See that? I'm gonna take them out in a few minutes and just flip all these over like that. I don't want them to cook too much. You don't want them to be hard. So I'm gonna just flip it, let it get this backside real good. So when you eat them, they be nice and good. Just like that. And I'm gonna let it sit in for about 3 or 4 minutes and get that backside, and I'm gonna take them out. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take them out and let it shake a little. And put them in this pan right here. As you see, they're coming out nice and good. Oh yeah, love that look. That is nice and brown. Put them right in here. Nice and good. Nice. Put them just like this. Take all of them out. Shake them. As you see, they nice and brown. So what I'm going to do, in the meantime, I'm just going to cut this off and unplug it. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get my ranch and I'm just going to pour it all over like this. Just like that. See, you get that right on there. So we eat and just do a little shake on it. Flip it up and down, get the back side and all around, put a little more on, and get that taste all over. So every time you bite it, you get that ranch seasoning in it and everything. And they're gonna be so delicious. Just like that. Shake them up. Just flip them up, don't be afraid. Ain't nothing gonna come out. Enjoying it and everything. Put a little more, and that taste is on them. Oh yeah. And that taste is on them. I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna put them right here. Just like this. Just line them up like that. Looking nice and good. Yeah. Looking nice. Nice and good, just like that. Yeah. And that's the way. And it's hot. As you see, I just took them out. I will taste them. And you know I have to taste it to let you know how good these ribs and delicious these ribs is. So when you try it, you know you're cooking with Mr. Belle, Mr. Belle Kitchen. I'm going to try it now. And it's good. And it's easy to bite. Right off it. That is so good. You should try it. Remember, that's the ranch pork fried ribs. And that's just cooking with Mr. Belle. If you like it, leave a comment in the box. Subscribe. And you're watching Mr. Belle Kitchen. Thank you.